prior to the season, we talked about Bryce Young getting more reps, getting an opportunity. The only way to get better at the game is to play in the preseason. Didn't play in the preseason. Well, he played in the third game, but opening day didn't go well. Week 2 didn't go well. And after 2 weeks into his second year, he gets benched. Carolina Panthers. The heck are y'all doing, man? Like, y'all.
I think it goes back to last year. I mean, I think everybody needs to apologize to Frank Wright.
Yeah.
If you go back, Frank Wright has never had a small, really mobile quarterback. He's always liked tall quarterbacks, from Nick Foles to Carson Wentz to, I mean, the list goes on. I think Flacco might be in there. And I know for a fact that he wanted CJ Stroud. So I think it goes back all the way back then. We got to apologize for Frank.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like the organization decided to draft Bryce Young #1 overall. When
do you think the organization did or the owner did?
Well, I mean, the organization is the owner. He run it. It's his. True.
Well, some, you know, the owner is involved, but then they hire
Dave
a
Tepper
GM.
is very, very hands-on, and he wants things done a certain way. My year in Carolina was his first year on the team, and he was around a lot. He demands a lot, and he wants things to be a certain way. I personally
but some owners, you know, are involved, but they give they have their right-hand man who's in the like in a football aspect around helping out, making those decisions. Obviously, they run it by him, but they're ultimately like leaning on him to make football decisions.
Yeah, and well, owner, organization, head coach, GM, whoever did it. When we talk about developing young talent, building confidence, benching a player 2 games into his second year, he's already struggled with being the #1 overall pick and not playing great. He's already struggling with coming into year 2 and still not playing great. And then you just throw him on the bench. You didn't even give him a chance. We've seen teams give guys chance after chance after chance, but we've never seen anything like this.
I don't think I have it
games into his second year, he gets benched.
Yeah,
like, come on, man. Like,
that's crazy.
You're not
that's
even
like
giving
setting
him a
up
chance
for failure.
That's what you're not even giving him a chance to develop.
I feel like this is something that started during fall camp, and it's kind of mold over into the season, and now here they are. I don't think that was just like they woke up today and the first 2 games were their first evaluation. I think this was going back a long ways. And I'm disappointed for him because it's that he walked into a situation that was brutal.
He didn't walk into a great situation. Nope.
Man, like, what I'm curious, what if he walked into a Caleb Williams situation?
Yeah.
You know, some weapons, a defense, can rely on the run game a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, and I feel for him, man. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. You know, as coach, I call him the QB whisperer because of what he did with Geno and Baker. But Geno and Baker didn't just get 2 games. You know, it's just like, Well, like you said, that's a great point.
Playing better though. The O-line playing is playing better though. So I think from the head coach's experience is like, hey, he has enough time. He needs to make the right reads, you know. So maybe there is some truth into that. And I guess we will see with Andy Dalton, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I say the most important position in football is a backup quarterback. You can bring in an Andy Dalton off the bench to be your starter now and, you know, tell Bryce, hey, listen, this ain't the end, but you need to sit back and watch for a second. See what reads he's making. Look at the throws he's making. Watch it how he's poised, even if he's under duress. If he does throw a pick, let's see what he does when he goes back out there. Andy has won a lot of games in this league. He's a playoff winning quarterback. You know, like Andy's a good quarterback, and he's somebody that's willing to teach. Because I was with Andy in Dallas. I mean, guy's one of the nicest dudes you'll be around, and he's just a worker. No, don't complain. Come to work, do his job, go home. Great family guy and willing to teach. And I believe he's honestly going to play really well, and Bryce will be able to learn from this. Hopefully this ain't the end, but whatever they plan is.
I want to get out of there if I was Bryce.
Whatever they plan is, this ain't that I ain't really with this one. But
I'd be like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, this is whatever. Anyway, I just don't think this is the move. But hey, who am I? I'm just a fan. Kyle's just a two-time Super Bowl winning champ. He's just a two-time Super Bowl champ.